Hello lovelies, this is Jonita D'Souza, your feminine lifestyle expert, and today I want to share with you my personal story of recovering from being the nice girl. If you've been following me for some time, then you know that I grew up in a small town in India, and I had this societal conditioning while growing up that women should be seen and not heard. And likewise, I was very soft-spoken. I never used angry words. I would always avoid uncomfortable and uneasy and conflict situations. And I was very good in sugarcoating my emotions and opinions that did not sink in well within me. You know, just like a nice girl. Forget about using the swear word. But I should admit that this character of mine helped me to develop tons and tons of patience within me, which I know is a rare trait in today's modern, busy, stressed lifestyle. But on the other hand, I also felt that being the nice girl, I was taken advantage of. Perhaps I should say right now that I know better, that I allowed other people to take advantage of me, and I was left hurt many times. Being nice wasn't serving me. I regretted being nice, and to a large extent I began to feel very unexpressed. Do you resonate with that? Let me tell you, not expressing our true feelings, emotions, and desires to the world leads to something that's called self-rejection and self-abuse. Yes, most importantly, it leads to the rejection of our feminine. And many researchers have also shown that unexpressed feelings and emotions cause chronic illnesses. When I started my journey of following the work of inspiring women in the world, I realized something, that they are not particularly the nice girls. Because if they were the nice girls, then they would have been busy people pleasing and would not have been able to put their beliefs, thoughts, and radical ideas forward to their masses and to the crowd, to the tribe that they were trying to inspire. However, they knew about courage, compassion, and vulnerability, and those were the traits that I began to work on myself in order to break through my nice girl syndrome. So if you think that you too have a nice girl syndrome, then how do you go about breaking through it? First of all, let me tell you that this is a gradual process and will require commitment and consistency, that is, constant practice. It is about becoming comfortable with our feelings and learning to express them with courage and compassion. If you have taken my self-study program, Empower Your Feminine Essence, then you know that how we go deeper into the behavior and the root causes around consistency, commitment, and compassion. But for this week, I want to leave you with one dare. Speak out your desires to people around you, even if their point of view is different from yours. Yes, I'm really asking you to start speaking out your desires. The things that you have never said before that you really long for, you want, you desire. And while speaking out your desires, make sure you come from a heart space of courage and compassion for yourself, and notice how you feel, and especially notice how the other people react to it. This small courageous act will be a game changer for you to break through your nice girl syndrome. And my sister, your feminine longs to be expressed in authenticity, in vulnerability, so give her this gift of courage from you. Let me know how it goes. I'm looking forward to hear your comments, so make sure you comment and let me know your experience. I'm signing out.